Hi there. You are going to be watching the video for part 2 of our fingerless glove. This is the cable stitch that we did in part 1. Now I've ended with my double crochet. This is as long as I want it, so it's going to be just a few inches longer than my wrist, and I'm going to bring it up to my knuckles. So stay with your H hook 5mm and just chain 2. So 1, 2, and we're just going to go right down the side evenly, single crochet, chain 2, go right down the side evenly. So there's no particular place I'm going, but the entire side and back is just a chain 2 and single crochet. So chain 2, single crochet, chain 2. Just make it as even as you can. Chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, I like this stitch because it's stretchy. It's kind of elegant looking when you keep going, and it's easy and fast. Okay, so now I'm at this part right here. I'm gonna weave in my first end from the slip knot. I always like to weave in my ends as I go instead of later. So with the last single crochet, I'm going to pull it through, and I'm going to chain 2. Now it's tight. With that, now I'm just going to snip it off later. So we're going to turn our work and just continue the chain 2, single crochet in the chain 2. So you're going to go right back in where you chain 2, right back in, and you're going to just keep repeating that as many times as it takes to get the width of your hand. Okay, so I've got one there. See how the stitch is kind of elegant and simple, has good stretch, and it's going to wrap around your hand like that. And I'm going to show you how I connect it, which again is extremely easy and fast. So now we're at the other side of our cable stitch, right? We've made the number of rows that it's going to take to bring our hand over, bring our work over our hand, excuse me. And I believe I've already got a chain. Did I chain? I did. I already chained 1. That's how we're going to connect, with a chain 1 single crochet. So we're going to chain 1. We're going to go to that corner wherever you see the best spot. Okay. We're going to do a single crochet, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to go back into our chain 2. Single crochet, chain 1, go back over here, single crochet, chain 1, go back into our chain 2s, single crochet, and you're going to work your way down to where you want to find your thumb to hit. I like mine to go to my knuckles, if not over. Single crochet, chain 1, go back over, find a good spot, single crochet, chain 1. If you chain 2 connecting them, the holes are too big and they don't match up as nicely. Chain 1. All right, let's try it on to see if that's a good spot to start my thumb. Let's see here. I think a couple more, and then we'll start it. So we've got our chain 1 on this side. Let's go over here to this side, single crochet, chain 1, over here, chain 1. I think I'll go in here. All right, now what I'm going to do is chain 1, go in this hole, chain 1, go in this hole. So it's not a certain stitch because we're on that rough edge of our cable stitch. Oops. Chain 1, go in that hole. I think that's about a big enough space for my thumb. Maybe one more. Chain 1 and go in that hole. Now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to skip 2 of my chain 2s. So that one's in there. And then we've got 2 free ones. I'm going to do a single crochet, chain 1. So we're turning it around and we're going to go into those 2 empties that we skipped. Chain 1, go into that other empty that we skipped. Chain 1. And we're just going to work our way around with a chain 1 in between. So this is where we connected. We're going to chain 1, go back around, chain 1, go back in to the chain 1 that we had made earlier. And the other one is getting on top of there. Okay. Chain 1, go into our other chain 1, chain 1, and go into our other chain 1, and now I'm going to single crochet. We've got our chain 1 where we started turning the corner. I'm just going to single crochet so it looks nice and closed off. Now if you want to make your thumb a little bit longer, do that again 1 or 2 times, and you can bring it up to have more coverage for your thumb. I like it just to be right at that area for this particular pair. So now we're going to go back to our chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1. In essence, we're kind of zigzagging back and forth to close it up instead of piecing them together. And it really does leave a nice closure, I think. Chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, go to the very corner, and single crochet. Alright, so let's try it on so you can see how that's going to look when you close it. Isn't that pretty? Just simple chain 2 and go. So now from here I am going to be making cuffs. I'm not sure of the cuff. I'm thinking of either back stitches or a front post, back post. I'm not sure yet. When I figure it out and I finish this glove that we were working on earlier, I will do a third video and then the gloves will be finished. But if you have a good idea for a glove or for a finishing edge for your cuff, I don't really think I need to do anything on the top, but I might. I think the top looks fine and finished the way it is because we did those front posts on the cable and I just think it looks finished, but I'm going to play with it a little bit. So go ahead and finish going around with your chain 2 single crochet the length of your hand, and I will come up with the idea for my cuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe and have a great day. Happy crocheting.